Welcome to this guided formal meditation practice that will help you connect deeply with the present moment. Let's begin by finding a steady and comfortable posture. You can sit in a chair, on a cushion, or on the floor, whatever feels most natural to you. If you are on a cushion or the floor, you might choose the lotus or half lotus posture. In the lotus posture, each foot rests on the opposite thigh, while in the half lotus, one foot is placed on the opposite thigh and the other foot rests on the floor or cushion. Ensure your spine is straight yet relaxed. If you prefer, you can rest your hands gently on your knees in Jnana Mudra, with the tips of your thumbs and index fingers lightly touching to form a circle. Alternatively, you may choose to place your left hand below and your right hand above, allowing your hands to rest comfortably in your lap. The waist, spine, and head should be more or less in the same alignment. This alignment allows your breath to flow freely and helps keep your mind alert and focused during meditation. For the duration of this practice, try not to change your posture. Try to avoid moving your body, but if you experience significant discomfort or pain, make gentle adjustments to feel more comfortable. Throughout the session, aim to maintain relaxation, as it can help facilitate a more focused and receptive state of mind. However, remember that mindfulness involves being present with all experiences, whether they are relaxing or not. As you settle into this posture, pay attention to how your body is sitting. Notice how your spine extends upward, how your shoulders rest on your rib cage, and how your head and neck are aligned. There is no single right way to sit. The key is to feel grounded and comfortable, allowing yourself to be fully present in your body and aware of your breathing. The important thing to remember is that it's not a doing. You are simply dropping into being, becoming aware of the sensations and experiences of the present moment. You can close your eyes if that feels comfortable or keep them open. I recommend closing your eyes during sitting mindfulness meditation because a lot of our thinking is linked to what we see. Keeping your eyes open can be distracting as your attention is drawn to what you see. Closing your eyes helps reduce these distractions, making it easier to focus and enhance inner awareness. Now let's pay attention to one aspect of our experience, the breath sensations in the body, as it is a highly effective way of stabilizing the mind and grounding it in the present moment. Additionally, focusing on your breathing is something you can do anytime and anywhere because the breath is always there as long as we are alive. Notice the breath entering and leaving your body. There is no need to control or alter your breath. In fact, you should not do anything special. Just let it flow naturally. Pay attention to the sensations associated with each breath. Where do you feel your breath most vividly? Often, the most immediate sensation is felt at the nostrils, where the air enters and leaves. This is a common starting point for many people because it's easy to locate and feel the slight changes in temperature as you breathe. Sometimes you may notice that when the breath goes in, the air feels cool, and when you breathe out, it feels warm. Focus your attention on the breath sensations right at the tip of the nose or the openings of the nostrils. Breathe in, breathe out. To maintain your attention on your breath sensations, you might find it helpful to silently count each breath cycle from 1 to 10. Start with the in-breath, and after you finish the out-breath, silently count 1. Count 2 after the next full breath cycle. Continue this process until you reach 10, counting after each complete breath cycle. If your mind wanders, you miss the counting at any point, or if you are in doubt, recognize this wandering without judgment and gently bring your focus back to 1 and start again. After reaching 10, simply keep your attention on the breath sensations at the tip of the nose or the openings of the nostrils. That's it. If you are curious and want to explore further, where else in your body can you feel the breath right now? As you continue to observe your breath, you will notice the gentle expansion and contraction of your rib cage. Your chest rises every time the breath comes in and falls every time the breath goes out. The whole area of the chest that moves with the breath can be the center of your attention if you find it more comfortable or easier to connect with. There are other places in the body where the breath can be felt. As you practice this, you will notice that your belly is expanding with each in-breath and slightly deflating with each out-breath, almost as if there were a balloon inside. Let the whole movement of the belly with the breath be the focus of your attention. Choose a place that feels most right for you and then focus your attention there. So, it's good to stay with one area of the body rather than shifting your attention frequently. See if you can feel the full duration of each breath, the entire cycle from inhalation to exhalation. Think of this process as surfing on the ocean of your breath, riding the gentle waves as they rise with each inhalation and fall with each exhalation. This visualization technique can help you stay connected to the physical sensations of breathing, making the experience more vivid and engaging. Approach this practice with a sense of playfulness and curiosity, allowing yourself to explore and enjoy the experience. And remember to engage in it with the lightest touch possible, while also recognizing its profound importance, as if your life depended on it, because it really does. As you continue to sit and breathe, pay attention to the entire cycle of each breath. Notice the slight pause at the end of each inhalation before the exhalation begins, and the pause at the end of each exhalation before the next inhalation starts. These moments of stillness are part of the natural rhythm of your breath and can serve as anchors for your awareness. Now, as you practice, you will inevitably notice that your mind has a nature of its own. Even when you instruct it to focus on your breath, your mind will eventually wander, start thinking, and you will find yourself getting caught up in those thoughts. You will forget to keep your focus on your breath. It may take seconds or even minutes before you suddenly realize, oh, back to my breath. When this happens, simply acknowledge it without judgment. Understand that the mind's tendency to wander is natural. Notice what kind of thoughts distracted you. Were they worries about the future? Memories of the past? An idea? Planning? Whatever it is, simply note it without judgment. Without pushing it away or following it, and then gently bring your attention back to your breath. Don't criticize or judge yourself for your mind wandering. Each time your mind wanders and you come back to your breath, it's a little awakening. Be happy. Note with joy that you have awakened from mind wandering and returned to your breath. Then set the intention again. I shall focus on my breath. Each time you bring your attention back to your breath, you strengthen your awareness, enhance your focus, and cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace. So the more you practice, the more you will notice these qualities growing within you. No matter how often your mind wanders in 5 or 10 minutes, each moment of returning is an invitation to observe what's on your mind in that moment, and without pushing anything away, without pursuing or judging anything, come back to your breath sensations again and again and again. Throughout this practice, you may experience various sensations in your body and hear sounds around you. Include these experiences in your awareness without letting them distract you from your breath. Don't focus on them. Let them be in the background. Remember, the goal is not to block out these sensations, but to be fully present with them, allowing them to come and go without attachment. In your mind, you are peaceful. In the world around you, various sounds and activities are happening, and you are at home. For now, there is nowhere to go, no tasks to complete, no goals to pursue. Allow yourself to simply be exactly as you are. Rest here, fully in this moment. Just this breath, this act of sitting, this act of being, just this. As we come to the end of this guided meditation, let's prepare to continue our practice for the next 10 minutes in a peaceful and focused state. Maintain your posture, keeping your spine straight but not rigid and your body relaxed. Focus on your breath sensations at the place that feels most right for you. Every time your mind wanders, acknowledge it. Note what's on your mind and gently bring your attention back to your breath without judgment. Note with joy that you have awakened from mind wandering and have come back to your breath. Now I invite you to continue your practice. I will ring a bell now to signal the start and again later to signal the end of the meditation. As this guided meditation session comes to a close, if your eyes have been closed, slowly open them. See if you can continue this awareness of your breathing in the body as you proceed to your next activity. Remember, meditation is not separate from life. It's a way of being present in each moment, whether you are sitting quietly or engaging in daily activities. Every breath, every moment is an opportunity to practice mindfulness. Thank you for joining this session. May the awareness you have touched today deepen with each practice, guide you on a continuous journey toward greater peace, clarity, and wisdom.